Okay, Meg, tell us what's happening here.
All right, so I am imagining that this is my bobbin full of spun flax thread that has come off of this flax spinning wheel, and now I'm going to use the clock reel to turn it into a skein so it stays untangled and ready for weaving or knitting at some future time. So the first step is to attach one end of it just with a little half knot to one end. So this is on a bobbin. The bobbin would have flat ends similar to a sewing bobbin now. So this would just happily unroll. So I can put that all the way down here. Then it will, if it's polite, and if it was the real thing, just stay where I put it, maybe in a basket or something, and you can see that it's just happily unrolling down there. And then on the clock reel, I can roll up my flax thread in a way that will keep it tensioned and untangled. And you can see here, this will act as a measuring device. So by the time I've gone around a whole hour or whatever, I will know that that's 200 yards or whatever, what have you. So now I've come to the end of my flax. I can go back and catch this half knot that I did before. Attach that like that. Just for now, you don't want it to be permanent. You want it to be something you can undo again. Now I have to take it off the clock reel. Otherwise, I'm stuck with it tension. So this is how the clock reel comes apart. There's a linchpin here, and the whole works slides off like that. So now I have the two bars of the clock wheel, which come apart here. Now imagine this was very fine thread, and I'd spun a lot on there. If I drop it now, or if it gets tangled, it's a problem. So I have to do this a little tricky. So those separate, and that creates a space where I can grab all of the yarn, slide it off, and the rest of it's on my other hand. And that way I have the whole thing caught in a way that it won't cause problems. Very conveniently, I can just slide that back on that little notch with one hand. Then I have this in two pieces. I twist them in opposite directions until the center, until it wants to kink back on itself, like that. And then I can tuck the two ends into each other. And then I have a skein of finished linen thread, which will remain straight, tidy, clean, until it's convenient for me to weave it or knit it. And that's what the clock wheel does.
Fabulous. Do we have any examples of that?
Of the finished skeins? Surely. Come right over here. We'll look at the whole process.